So are you saying that we should stop farming? Because
that is this, if farmers in Nigeria do this machinery, that means we will not able to buy food again.
We will
not
because
buy food.
The one where they use hand too, we not fit buy am. Now if they can't use machine,
Glory, that is not true. When you use your machinery, your cost of production will fall. That's why we say to government, invest in modern agriculture. Because what it does is the yield is much. Look at the quantity coming out at once. Now, if you look at in Israel, for instance, where they drop the right quantity of water into the soil, the plant is the quantity of food produced will be much, even for a very small space. You cannot compare that to my father who is going to cutlass, using cutlass to farm. It does not add up. We should now look for a middle ground. Tell our farmers, you cannot farm this way. Come up. But the government must come in, not to bring in foreign food. That is, you know what we did that last time we did that? It was Murtala Mohammed. And I call it the Toffee ideology. Something you eat, sugar, importation. You know, in international business, I don't want to bore you with this kind of big lecture. In international business, it's about what you sell and what you buy. If your import is more than your export, you are trading low. A country should be selling more than buying more. Now you are importing rice and you think it's a good thing. It's a bad thing. In fact, you should be importing things, definitely not rice. We should not be importing rice. We should not be importing yam.
We understand you, but at the moment, this one does still bring solution come. So
I know. I understand. In the presence of every Nigerian right now, this is what they need. But it's not a solution. It's not. Tinubu cannot even stand here and talk about it. I'll be angry because I'm looking at the head. You see what I'm saying to this now? What am I talking about? That is the topic of today. The autonomy of perpetual campaign. This is another campaign strategy from the government to win the election. Not something that is good for the country. Something that will make people like me so that I can vote for me again. Now you see the problem I'm talking about. When the government comes into power and its interest is to govern, it's different from when its interest is to win election. What you saw in that show of shame is actually a strategy to win the next election. It is not in your interest because you're going to eat this rice now, then you're going to ask what happened in another 10 years. You see importing rice in the country. And now you will not have your own made rice. Gloria, will it be out of place if Nigeria made in rice is sold anywhere in the world? Made in Nigerian rice?
No.
Now, you know what is so sad, Gloria? And I don't want you guys to listen to this. With Africa at the moment, we have the free trade all over Africa, meaning anything you produce in Nigeria can go to all over Africa and you can sell freely. What that gives you is if you produce things in Nigeria, you can sell within the African free trade zone. Imagine that being in place, and we are now producing things. We will all be doing well. You see, Africa is behind. Let me repeat that, children. Africa is very, very behind. Even the thing that we are good at now, what I would say our comparative advantage, which would have been our soil, producing food, is what we are still importing. Okay, wait. We're going to import phone. We're going to import rice. Tell me what we're going to do for this world. Maybe we're going to import women because our politicians are able to import women now. It's like saying Nigerian women are not good rich. Maybe we'll go bring foreign one.
Now, so now because all of them they go marry for outside country and they do marry Nigerian women.
Hey, Nigeria, which way?
No. What we're saying is serious. It's serious issue. When the government faces, or when the government tries to always campaign, all you're doing is about winning elections, not about governing. That is what you get. And on the surface now, it's sweet because that's what you want to hear. It's like giving you 10,000 naira for you to vote. What he has done is equal to giving you 10,000 naira so you vote for him. Because he's just raping your future with that strategy. And those of us that think under the decision, let me tell you, young people, you know, a good government will not, like I said, Mary, if you have your kids now, you are women, you're going to be mothers soon. If you have kids, it's not everything the baby wants you're going to give to the baby. You're going to give the child what is good for her or him. Is that, am I right?
Chris,
Yes,
during the End Bad Governance protest, why did Niger State not join the protest? Was it not because the federal government gave them billions of naira to go into farming, agriculture, and the governor